Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maryam. Today's video wasn't intended to be a tutorial, but it ended up being a very unique, first of its kind type of tutorial where I'm testing out all this new makeup on my face, and this is sort of the look that I came out with, which is actually quite nice, quite springy, quite poppin', fresh. As you may know, I've been traveling for the last 3 weeks or so. I haven't seen my beau in a very long time, so I'm very happy to be home. With that, I also acquired a whole lot of new makeup in the mail, so this is how this video was born. I wanted to test out all this makeup. I wanted to give you guys my first impression. I wanted to try it on, and of course, give you my opinion on whether some of this stuff is a hit or a miss. So without further ado, let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, give me a like, and remember to hit that notification bell because it's important. So let's do this. So I've got basically 2 trays of newness here in front of me that I'm gonna start testing out right now. And the first product that I'm gonna pull out is a primer. This is a priming spray from Decay. It's called Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Also, some of you guys might not be familiar with this, but a lot of the Decay sprays are made by Skindinavia, which is like a leader in setting sprays and priming sprays. So I'm gonna test this one out. The mist feels micro fine, feels really refreshing on the skin. And as soon as it dries, your skin just feels a lot more velvety and a lot more smooth. So less textured, less bumpy, just more perfected. For my foundation today, I'm going to be testing out this Natural Radiant Longwear foundation from Nars. I am obsessed with this foundation, you guys. This is not a first impressions of this foundation because I have tried it several times before. It does what it says. It's natural looking, it's very radiant, makes your skin look supple, flawless, it's long wearing, everything that you can ask for from a foundation and then some. I have the shades Barcelona and Stromboli here. I'm gonna apply a little bit of Barcelona all over. And speaking of shades, I feel like the shade range of this particular foundation is really vast. Not only does it have a lot of shades, but it also covers a lot of undertones. So not just pink and not just yellow, but also everything in between. The golden, the olive, the cool, the neutral. I really appreciate that because that says a lot about a foundation. And that says a lot about product development and just the thought process that went into it. I mean, look at me. I'm glowing, I'm radiant, my skin looks flawless, even though it's not. If you just rewind a few seconds back, you'll see that my skin had a lot of irritation here, a lot of redness, some acne scars, and right now it looks like it ain't got anything of the sort. So I quite appreciate how transformative it is, how full coverage it is, but also just how natural and how normal it looks. This foundation retails for $49 at Sephora, but I think it's quite worth it. I definitely think it's drastically different from other foundations. And if you're one of those people who has some problematic texture or who has some acne, or if you're an oily or super dry skin, I think this foundation can cover all of your skin concerns and then some. I have just one concealer that I want to test out, and it's this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. Here are the shades that I have. I think there are about 10 or 12. They range from warm, neutral to cool. This is the fairest shade that I have here, and this is the deepest, 1C Cool and 6W Warm. I'm assuming I'm somewhere in the 3 range. That's the cool. Here's the neutral, and here's the warm. Here you can see that the cool is a little bit more orangey, the warm is a little bit more yellow, and the neutral is somewhere in between. For the under eye, I'd probably like to go more neutral rather than super peachy, unless you have a dark circle concern, then you might want to go more peachy. So far, it feels very creamy on the skin, very easy to blend, not too liquidy, not too thick, just the right consistency. And if you guys have seen my 2017 Beauty Favorites video, then you know I already love Laura Mercier's Flawless Fusion Foundation. So this is from the same line. And I gotta say, so far, I really like it. It's definitely offering really good coverage. Let's see how much this concealer runs for. $28 at Sephora, at Nordstrom, at Macy's, and at Neiman Marcus. $27 on lauramercier.com. And so I just went ahead and set my T-zone, my under eye, with Laura Mercier's translucent loose powder, and then I set the rest of my face with Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I don't have any new loose powders or pressed powders to try out, so I'm going with my favorites. I do have, however, some new bronzer to test out from the Balm Cosmetics. This is what they look like. It's called Take Home the Bronze. It's got a Oscars looking trophy on it. Cute little names. Tony, Graham-E, get it? Grammy, and of course, the Oscar. I'm gonna go for the darkest one, which is Grammy, because Oscar and Tony are just a little bit too light. I'm gonna take this giant Makeup Forever brush. So cute. They put my name on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's right there. Maryam. Dip it into this anti-orange bronzer. And I'm gonna start bronzing up the forehead, my hairline. Bring it down per usual. It does not look orange at first glance, like an actual tan, which I do appreciate. I'm a huge fan of natural looking bronzers, which was actually my main concern that I tackled with my Pixie Strobe and Bronze palette. Really wanted to create bronzers that were not orange. These bronzers are definitely not orange. At least this bronzer isn't. And I think it's actually cool, or rather neutral enough to contour with. You see? That looks pretty believable. The next thing that I'm gonna reach for is this gorgeous palette from Urban Decay. It's called the Backtalk palette, and it looks something like this. And wait till you open it up. And this is what's really cool. We've got blushes on the top, we've got eyeshadows on the bottom, and we've got a cool double-sided mirror in the middle, which fits perfectly, and it's magnetized, so folds into this cute little thing that you can travel with. I really, really, really love the colors of the eyeshadows and the blushes. Very current. They're very now, they're very fresh. They're kind of winter into spring transitional colors. There's some warm tones, mostly cool, but definitely some nice wine shimmery shades that I am drawn to naturally. I'm gonna test out this shade here, Double Take. Just gonna sweep it from the apple of my cheek all the way to the temple. I'm gonna also try this blush here, Low Key. It's a little bit more shimmery, so I'm gonna put this on the tops of my cheekbones. This gives a really nice glow. Kind of subtle, but definitely effective. And today I'm gonna be testing out Bretman Rock's collab with Morphe and his Babe in Paradise highlighting palette. This is what it looks like inside. There's 6 huge highlighter shades. There's also a little fan brush that comes in this package. And the whole thing is $29, so I think that's a steal. I'm pretty excited about this collab. I especially enjoy the names. Vacation is probably my favorite name in this whole entire thing. Shady Bitch, Get Laid. I mean, it's just so very Bretman. It's funny, it's very on brand, and I think it's just a smart collab. Ooh! Wow. If for some reason you were one of those people that assumed that Bretman is just a comedian and is not a makeup personality, you assumed dead wrong. Look at the quality. Look at the blink factor of this highlighter. It's blinding. This is gorgeous, and I feel like it speaks for itself. Let's try out some other colors. Let's do this one right here, Mahu. Wow, yes. Not that I needed a highlight there, but I think I needed a highlight there. You gotta get your hands on this if you're a makeup loving bitch. Moving on to brows, Tarte just came out with this Double Duty Beauty Tinted Brow Gel. I have the shade Medium Brown here in front of me that I want to use. The way that you're supposed to apply this, or so I was told by some of my friends, is that you're supposed to back comb your brows. Kind of like this. To get them nice and fluffy. And you could even use this tiny little wand to fill in any gaps in your brows. Extend the tail, do all that. And once you get them nice and hairy, you can brush them back. I think I got just a little bit carried away, so I'm gonna use my little foundation brush and clean this up right here. Look at this teeny tiny wand. It's minuscule. Have you ever seen anything like it? I don't know. I think the back combing the brows still takes a little bit of practice for me. There's definitely a learning curve, but the product itself is promising. It's definitely something that I will be reaching for more often. Moving right along to something that I am so excited about. Natasha Denona Tropic palette. Here she is in the flesh. She is just so gorgeous from the outside in. My camera can't even focus on her because she is just too much for this camera. She is perfection. She is so stunning. I could just glare at her all day. I unboxed this palette the other day in a Insta story unboxing, and I got so much feedback about this palette. So many people wanted to see it in action. So many people requested a tutorial, a review. So here it is. I figured I'd plug it into this video. There's no better video for it than this one. These are just such beautiful lavender. Look at this, so much. I can go on and on. I know it sounds like I'm kind of biased, but that's because I've tried Natasha Denona palettes before, and I know that their quality is just so superior to everything else. Those eyeshadows are like on another level type of quality. So I don't really have any look in mind. I'm just gonna dip my brush into this shade here. It's called Fake Tan. I'm assuming this is a good transition shade. What I love about these shadows is how little of product you need in order to actually complete a look. If you notice, I already have a pretty defined crease with just one dip into the pan. One dip. All right, next I'm gonna test out this shade, Sahara. To my lower lash line area, just smudging it out. All right, let's do a little bit of this shade here, Sangria. So good. I know this is a summer palette and all, but I am so over winter. I just want to wear these colors now. Not later. Now. If you live in the East Coast like I do, you will probably agree that this has been a really long winter. And it's time for it to be over. All right, Mint Frost it is. Ooh, this shadow is a little bit shaky. It's not quite in there, but who cares when the color looks like this? Wow, 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 wow. Frosty blue eyeshadow is something that is almost synonymous with bad makeup. But this here, this frost, I'm all about this frost. Bring on the frost. Bring on the blue. All day, every day, honey. Wow. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of this shade, Nudist. There's a little bit of fallout with that eyeshadow, but nothing unacceptable. This shade name is pretty funny too, Nudist. Whenever I hear that word, I think of that one time I went to a nude beach in Israel. And funny enough, Natasha Denona is from Israel, so maybe it's a cultural thing there. I don't know. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this yellow here with just my pinky. Stamp it right here to inner corner. This yellow is pretty cool too because it's yellow, but it's got some blue iridescent sparkles. Kind of ties the whole look together. Before I'm done with this palette, let me just dip my fingers into some colors that I didn't try out. What? Look at that. Look at that. Ridiculous. Holy crap. Do you see how it goes on and on? Natasha, I see you, girl. How do you do this? Tell us your secret. This palette retails for $125, which is a steep price. However, it is a price that you pay for premium quality eyeshadows. If you're on a budget, however, but still want to try premium quality eyeshadows, Natasha Denona does have some mini palettes like this mini sunset palette, which I showed on my Insta stories, and it is the same exact quality as the shadows in this larger palette, but at a fraction of the cost. Next, I want to try out this marker type liquid liner from Smashbox. Super skinny little wand. Ooh, 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 ooh. Off the bat, I'm seeing how it's seeping into the tiny little crevices of my skin. So I feel like if I keep going, I might just ruin this eye look. So I think I'm gonna put this down. And I think I'm gonna fix this up with my beloved Lancome Grandiose. Definitely underwhelmed by the quality of this liner. Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner. You're just not doing it for me. You're too streaky and you're too thin and you're not staying where I want you to stay. Next, I want to test out Smashbox Superfan Mascara. And I have high hopes for this because I really want to like something from Smashbox in this video. But a mascara after Bad Gal Bang, it's going to be hard to top that one. This mascara is a little bit thinner. It's not as voluminous as the Bad Gal Bang. It does the job. This is cute, but it's nothing revolutionary. It's nothing I haven't seen before. And I still can't see my lashes, so it's kind of better on my lower lashes. That's because they're already pointing down. I think this is one of those mascaras that might be better for people who already have long or full lashes. It's probably great for definition as opposed to volume. Girl, I'm not trying to define what I don't have. I'm trying to volumize it. For the lashes, we have some brand new lash styles from Iris Beauty and My Girl Wake Up and Makeup. Ocean, Zelda, Nile, and Hera. I think I'm liking Ocean for this look right here. Just a little bit of Duo Lash Adhesive. Applying it to the center, to the inner, and then to the outer corner. These lashes are kind of on the pricey side. I'll pop the price right here for you guys, but the good thing is that you could wear them over and over and over and you can get many wears out of them. I will say Iris Beauty lashes are some of my favorites. Her style Athena is one of those styles that I could wear every day. I would wear it every day if I could. For the lips today, I am so excited to mention only one collection that I had in mind to talk about, and that is my girl Ellarie's collab with Colourpop. This is what they look like. There's 2 glosses in the collection and 4 liquid matte lipsticks. I'm particularly drawn to the deeper tones. I really love that brown and that burgundy. So I'm gonna swatch them for you guys. First, I'm gonna swatch Netta Gloss. This is a really beautiful nude gloss, especially for deeper skin tones. On me, it looks like a light warm brown and it's also super flattering. So I quite love this shade. Next, we have the super sparkly nudie peach sort of gloss. This is a universal shade. You can top this over lipstick, over any other gloss, over just lip liner. It's really pretty as well. Next, we've got the Ultra Matte Lipstick in Hennyways. And if you know Ellarie, then you know she loves her Henny. And it makes her feel some type of ways. Here's Sassy. And it's a sassy color. Yes, I love this wine shade. This beautiful red here is called Renmin. And it's another universally flattering red. And last but not least, we have Yoshi, a vibrant fuchsia, purpley sort of pink. It's named after Ellarie's daughter, Yoshi. I love this color. It might be my favorite from the collection. So cute and so vibrant and just so happy. Huge congratulations to Ellarie and to Colourpop on this collab. I think this is so awesome. Ellarie was one of the first people to collab with Colourpop years ago when Colourpop first emerged onto the beauty sphere, and now here she is doing another collab, so it's almost like a 360. And to be honest, I want more. I want more lip shades, I want highlighters, I want some eyeshadows. You hear me, Ellarie x Colourpop? You hear me? I'm talking to you. All right, I don't even know what's gonna look good with this look. I mean, this would be very, very safe, right, for every day. This would also be very safe, but I'm feeling kind of vibrant. Man, this shade sets like almost instantly. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Stilo Ultra Glossy Lip over the center of the bottom lip for a little pop. And here we have it. Here is the final look. Let's observe the foundation. Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Pretty good. Pretty awesome, actually. More than good. Fantastic. One of my favorite foundations, if not my favorite foundation currently. Love it. 2 thumbs up. Way to go, Nars. Natasha Denona, killing it every time, girl. This eyeshadow palette is beyond promising. It is gorgeous. It's smooth. It's pigmented. It's expensive. It's hell expensive, but it's worth every penny, because it's just that damn good. Morphe x Bretman Highlighting Palette, another beautiful, beautiful product that I'm super excited to showcase here on my channel and even more excited to wear because it's just that good. Urban Decay Backtalk palette, same deal. Very impressed with you. You guys keep on producing amazing product after amazing product after amazing product, and that excites me. I love to see that sort of thing. Ellarie x Colourpop, Balm lipsticks, Balm colors, Balm formulas. What more could you ask for other than more products? Give me more, I want more. Some disappointments from today were the Smashbox mascara and liner, and I'm not yet 100% sold on the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Tinted Brow Gel. Still have to play with it a little bit, and I still have to give it a couple more tries. Everything else that I've shown so far is top notch. I'm loving the bronzers from the Balm Cosmetics. I'm loving this Urban Decay priming spray. Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear concealers are proving to be promising. They're going back into my arsenal. I'm gonna test them out. I'm gonna wear them again and again because they really are quite nice. I think they're covering up everything that needs to be covered up. They're highlighting, they're brightening, they're making me look and feel better, so I'm into them. With that said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this different take on a tutorial. This is sort of a first impression slash a showcase of new makeup. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you want me to make a series out of it. I'm more than happy to do a new makeup collabs edition, new makeup palettes edition, new makeup lippies edition. We could take it wherever we want to take it. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon. Peace. Caught.